Hello friends, welcome in my video classroom. Friends, today I teach relative velocity. Friends, first of all, we show one example after we understand what is relative velocity. Friends, look here. Now we have two trains. Suppose this is A train and this is a B train. Both are move in opposite direction. Suppose one person is sitting in train A. He saw another train B. But velocity of train A is 30 km per hour and velocity of train B is 60 km per hour. So this person, he is sitting train A, this train. So train speed of this train is 90 km per hour, he show. And one person is stand in railway station. So he understand, otherwise speed of the train A is 30 km per hour and speed of train B is 60 km per hour. Because here respected place and position both are different case. Suppose both trains are move in same direction and speed of both trains are same. So one person, he show the train. So train are steady. Look here. We have now two trains and velocity of two trains is 60 km per hour, means speed is same. So suppose in this train now we have one person, he saw another train, but compared to this person, this train is steady. But suppose one person is stand on railway station, so his respect to train both are in moving direction. So this is called relative velocity. Okay. Our question, explain the relative velocity and its two cases. In first case, two observer and one moving object. First of all, understand this figure. Suppose look here, now we have one reference frame A. Y is a y-axis of reference frame A, and here B is a reference frame B, means train, and its y-axis is a YB. O is the origin of reference frame A and O dash is a origin of reference frame B. Suppose we understand P is a one particle. Otherwise, we assume here P is, now we take particle. So look here, first of all, here XPA. XPA is a distance between origin O and particle P. It is denoted by XPA. Means position of particle P with respect to A. Same way, here xpb is a distance between origin of reference frame B and particle P. It is denoted by xpb, means position of particle P with respect to B. It is denoted by xpb. Let A be the frame of reference associated with person standing on the ground, and B is the frame of reference associated with the train moving with uniform velocity. Both are different reference frame. So, both these reference frame are inertial frames of reference. So from figure we can write down XPA is equal to XPB plus XBA. Friends, suppose now we want to find out velocity. So now we take differentiation with respect to t, this equation. So here we can write down x dx pa upon dt is equal to dx pb upon dt plus dx ba upon dt. But according to definition of velocity, velocity is equal to displacement upon time. Okay, so dx pa upon dt is equal to, we can write down vpa. Means vpa is a velocity of particle P with respect to A. dx pb upon dt is equal to vpb, means velocity of particle P with respect to reference frame B. Same way, dx ba upon dt is equal to vba, means velocity of reference frame B with respect to reference frame A. So we can write down vpa is equal to vpb plus vba. All these values are substituted in this equation, so we get this equation. But suppose vpa is move left hand side, so we get vba move left hand side and left hand side move right hand side. Means vba is equal to vpa minus vpb. This is the equation of the relative motion. And now we show second case. The observer, means one observer and two moving object. Here O is a reference frame, origin, and two A and B are two moving objects. RGA is a position of particle A with respect to O, and RBG is a position of particle B, otherwise object B, with respect to origin O. Suppose particle A and B motion in reference frame of O xy and O yz is ground. Suppose velocity of two particles A and B are respectively VA plus VB. Relative to the frame of the reference, the velocity is VAG and VGB. So here we can write down, here VBA is equal to VGA minus VGB, means velocity of particle B with respect to A is equal to velocity of ground with respect to A minus velocity of ground with respect to B. Friends, this minus VGB is, we can write down first here. So second step means minus VGB. But VGA here move this side. Means we can write down here some mistake. Here VGA, not B. Okay. Look here. First of all, here V minus VGB is equal to, here we can write down VBG. Okay. So here instead, here VGB means instead we can write down VBG, but here minus sign is wrong. Correct formula is VBA is equal to VBG minus VAG. Here VGA is a positive, but here with respect to now we take ground. So here minus VAG. So here we can write down VBG instead VB and minus sign as it is, and instead VAG we can write down VA. And velocity of the A relative to B means VAB is equal to VA minus VB. Here we can write down VAG minus VBG. Our next question is, explain the relative displacement and its cases. Friends, look here. Now we have two objects A and B. Here VA velocity of the object A at time t is equal to 0. And VB is the velocity of particle B when time t is equal to 0. XA0 is a displacement of particle A and XB0 is a displacement of the particle B when time t is equal to 0. When time is equal t is equal to t, at that time the displacement of particle A is equal to XAT. Same way, here displacement of particle B is XBT. Means here we consider two particles A and B moving along the x-axis with uniform velocity VA and VB. Here XOA and XOB, the displacement from the origin O at time t is equal to 0. But XA and XB are their position coordinates then at time t is equal to t. So we can write down here XA is equal to XOA plus VAT. Same way, for B we can write down XB is equal to XOB plus VBT. When time t is equal to t, the displacement of particle B with respect to particle A means XB minus XA means XOB minus XOA plus VB minus VA into T. Here XOB minus XOA is a displacement of particle B with respect to particle A at time t is equal to 0. And same way VB minus VA means VBA is the relative velocity of B with respect to particle A. Friends, look here. Now we have first case. When velocity of the particle A and B both are same, means when VA is equal to VB. At that time, displacement versus time graph is as it is. Means when VA is equal to VB, then from equation xb minus xa is equal to xob minus xoa. This means that the distance between two particles will remain equal to initial distance at any instant of time. Look here in this graph. Here VA means velocity of particle A is large compared to velocity of the particle B, means VA greater than VB. Here VA and this is VB. Both the particle with meet at time t, at this instant here both are meet. Their relative displacement here xb minus xa is equal to 0. Then after particle A overtake, look at this, the overtake particle B at this time. So if VB greater than VA, then relative displacement xb minus xa of both the particle will increase with time. Therefore, they will never meet on their path. Look here. Here, velocity of two particles are different. Here, this is for particle A, this is for particle B. The velocity of two trains moving in the mutually opposite direction, VA and VB respectively. Then, here we can write down VAB is equal to minus VBA. Let train A is moving in positive direction, but train B is moving in negative direction. Then here we can write down VA is equal to plus VA and VB is equal to minus VB. So friends, we can write down VAB is equal to VA minus VB according to our formula. But here VB is negative, means negative negative plus. So we can write down VA plus VB. Same way, VBA, velocity of particle B with respect to A, is equal to VB minus VA. Here VB is negative, so minus VB minus VA. Now take minus sign common. So minus bracket VA plus VB. Hence the relative velocity is greater than individual velocity of the train. Thank you.